Rebecca Spanberg, and I've been with New Hope since December of 1999. I started out as a therapist, and I've had various roles since I've been here, and I am now the Director of Clinical Services. Right now, we've got 14 therapist positions. I think 10 of those are social workers. The others are either marriage and family therapists or licensed professional counselors. We do have a lot of social workers, clinical social workers. We provide therapy, family therapy, individual group therapy for the kids, as well as, a lot of crisis intervention, a lot of role modeling for staff, just being there on the milieu for the kids and for the staff members. When I first started working, it was certainly more of an individual kind of intervention. The person's style mattered a whole lot more than it does now. Certainly we all have our own styles and our own way of doing things. However, we're much more rooted in evidence-based practices. So we have a lot more research-based ways to do things that we know works. We know we have a flow chart, if you will, to say, this works with this type of issue. So we are much more evidence-based now than we used to be. We follow these guidelines to let us know how to intervene with kids and what to do that helps them best. But we still use our own individual styles and what works with us as well. I love the people here. I followed some people down here when I first came here, and I've developed such a great relationship. I really admire the people that work here. I've developed some good friendships. I respect so many people that work here and what they do, and I admire them and I learn from them. I still learn every day from them. I also just love watching these kids get better. I love watching these kids make some improvements. I love watching them, go from struggling to know how to communicate with people to being able to handle some things that they hadn't handled before. I love watching a family have a whole conversation without anyone getting mad at each other. So it's kind of twofold. Yeah, I think one of the biggest things is to not take things personally. We serve the hardest of the hard kids. And so they are used to adults letting them down. They are used to adults not treating them fairly. And so they're going to test you. They're going to push your buttons, and they learn how to push your buttons very well. And so the first thing you need to know is how to not let them do that, how to not take things personally. And once you can do that, once you pass their test, they're going to let you in. They're going to trust you more, and they're going to be able to work with you. And so once you pass that test, by not taking things personally and sticking with them, then it's much easier. So that's the biggest advice I would give. I would love to give a big shout out to the clinical team here, especially being National Social Workers Month. I want to give a big shout out to the social workers specifically. We do this, I think it's special with social workers. We come in with a big heart. We want to change the world, I think, and we do it by trying to help these kids create a better world for themselves. Shout out to everyone. It's hard work. We work hard to not take it home with us a lot of times, and so it's hard work and it's fulfilling work. And just big shout out to anyone who does this.